What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are going to talk about some rumors. We are going to talk about the release method of Abomination, or at least a possibility of that, because as it seems there are some rumors out there that we have one very glorified event that usually people like it, but I think people don't remember exactly this event. And we are going to see if this is going to be a good thing or not for the release of Abomination, which is going to be a very important character. He is going to be part of the Horseman team that it will be required to unlock Apocalypse. And on top of that, this guy, it seems that he's going to be good in very other game modes. So as always, if you like the information on this video, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. And make sure you smash that like button. Okay, so let's get started. So Abomination is a very important character. I just mentioned Horseman team, very strong in War, Cosmic Crucible, raids possibly. It's going to be a crucial character, so you want to have him as big as possible. But if he is so good, how is Scopely going to make money? It's going to limit the amount of shards that they are going to give you away. Lately they have been giving away kinda easy to obtain 4-star characters. So we have Deadlock, we have Dazzler, we have Sunfire. All of those characters, they were behind some kind of event, and if you'd complete the whole event you'd get 4 stars. So overall that's a good thing, right? But with this character, Abomination is similar to Gambit. He's going to be one of the centerpieces of the team. So the main centerpiece is going to be the Red Hulk, obviously, but this is going to be the second character in command. So the same way you have Rogue and Gambit, you have Morgan Le Fay and Agatha. So the Abomination is going to be the Agatha of the Morgan Le Fay or the Gambit of the Rogue. So it's going to be the most important character and the character that Scopely wants to milk the most money out of you. And this is why I think the release method for this character is going to be extremely problematic. Probably a bittersweet situation, because we'll probably have back one event that a lot of people want to see once again, and it's such a rare event that probably new players have never seen this, so it's going to be definitely interesting. Okay, so which kind of event am I talking about? We are talking about the Pocket Dimension. So someone asked on Reddit, any news on Pocket Dimension and Avengers Tower? And CM Community Manager Archangel said soon. Now, usually this soon might not mean anything, or it might mean everything. So soon it can be like in 2 or 3 weeks, which would make some sense. We are going to have Hulkbuster, then we are going to have Brawn. So after that, 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, we would have an event for Abomination, and that could be the Pocket Dimension. Or not, or it might not mean anything soon, like in 3 years. Hopefully that's not going to be the case, but if you guys don't remember the Pocket Dimension was something that you could find on the Dark Dimension missions, and you have to go to the furthest to the right to find the Pocket Dimension. It's like a purple hand. I don't have the picture right here, but it's a purple sphere with a hand, and it was very nice and people like it a lot because it gave away tons and tons of T4s, crafted orange gear, crafted teal gear, so it was a great way to gear up your characters. But because it gives so much gear, of course Scopely doesn't want it to happen as often as possible, and if you had the right characters, the event was extremely easy. And this is some of the reasons why I think it would be a good way to bring the event back, because it's something that happens once or twice a year. But at the same time, I think people forget of the negatives of Pocket Dimension. So the event only lasts 7 days, and you have to complete it 2 times during those 7 days. So if you are a new player, mid-range player or something like that, and you don't have the specific characters that you need, then it could happen to you that you finish one run of the pocket dimension, but then you would not be able to finish the second one. And this would limit quite a lot the amount of shards that you'll be able to obtain. On top of that, the characters released in with this method, it was Scarlet Spider and Symbiote Spider-Man. Symbiote Spider-Man is not a new character, but for some reason they felt like they had to give more Symbiote Spider-Man shards away. But when we take a look at Scarlet Spider, the way it was released, you could only obtain 3 yellow stars for this guy. So it was enough for you to unlock, but it was playable. Let's be honest, it was playable in raids with the 3 yellow stars Scarlet Spider, but overall it didn't felt good. People never want only a 3 stars, they always want at least a 4 stars to feel like the character is strong enough to play around with it at the maximum difficulty of the content that we have available. So if right now we are going to have another pocket dimension that is going to give us an Abomination at 3 stars, I'm not sure if everyone is going to be happy about it, because back in the day when this character was released, people were not happy about it. Yes, like I said, it was playable, but it didn't feel good. Even now at 5 yellow, it still doesn't feel good. And I have him at 5 yellow, and I bought an offer for him, so I have 100 shards advantage. Recently I got a Mega Orb, and I got a lot of shards from Premium Orbs and Ultimus Orbs, so I have huge advantage compared to a free-to-play player or a new player that might have this guy like still at 3 stars or at 4 stars or something like that. So this is going to be something that we need to have to take into consideration. So is it going to be a bittersweet situation? Because if that's going to be the case, and we only get a 3-star Abomination, and then the Gamma team becomes the main team that you need for Doom 3 raids, then it's going to be, I don't know, at least from my perspective, if I was 100% free to play, I would not like it. I would definitely not like it. But as I mentioned before, you should save as much cores as possible for this guy. Once again, this is going to be the Gambit of the Red Hulk. This is going to be the Agatha of the Morgan Le Fay. This is the second best character on the Gamma team, and you definitely want him as big as possible. So, as I mentioned before, save as many cores as you can. Now, there is another situation that we need to talk about, which is this event for V-Vision that is going to start in 1 day. And you also need to save your cores for that. Yes, that's true. But should you spend 600 cores a day so you get V-Vision at 6 yellow or even 5 yellow and a half or something like that? I don't think that's going to be the case. Because unlike other campaigns, we are going to have several events with milestones that will give you orbs for this character. So these orbs right here, that they are already available in the game. We have these orbs right here, Iron Wielded Orb. These are going to be the orbs related with the campaign event. You'll get the shards for this orb, right? But there will also be a few milestones that will guarantee you orbs for this character as well. And if you take a look at the characters that are available here, you actually don't have many good characters. Like none of these characters are like brand new. You have Silver Samurai and the Lady Deathstrike, but beyond that you don't have many important characters. So I guess they are changing this event so you get as many V-Vision shards as possible, so you can save your cores after for Abomination in case he's even available on the orbs, because if he's going to be like a Gambit, it's not going to be so easy to obtain with cores. So yeah, once again, bittersweet situation. And the only thing that contradicts this theory that this is going to be a Pocket Dimension released character is the fact that in the previous Pocket Dimensions we had specific tags that were the requirement for the Pocket Dimension. So characters that don't have that tag, they cannot participate in that specific Pocket Dimension. So right now that's the only thing that says that maybe the Pocket Dimension is not going to happen. But from what we have seen recently in the past few weeks, they have been making changes to the game without having to update the client. So when you go to the App Store, you need to update the client of the game whenever they have some new features. But lately they have been doing this, they have been doing some updates in the game without updating the client. So maybe now they can also add tags and remove tags from the game at their will in order to spontaneously release these characters or have these new release methods. Because if we have some tag that we have no idea what is it for, we already know, oh, this is a tag for campaign, oh, this is a tag for pocket immersion. And this would be a way to keep it in secret in case they want to release it in this way. But what do you guys think about this? Would you guys like Abomination to be released through a pocket immersion? Would you be happy with Abomination only at 3 yellow stars? And would you save the course to go from 3 yellow stars to 4 yellow stars or higher, even that it's going to cost you like 5,000 or more course? Let me know all of that in the comments below. And that's going to be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. And if you found the video helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. And I will catch you guys later.